Have you ever felt like you're being influenced in ways you can't quite understand? What if I told you that there are psychological tricks being used on you daily that shape your decisions and behavior? Most people are completely unaware of these techniques, even though they encounter them constantly. Imagine missing out on the chance to uncover these powerful secrets so valuable that they're rarely given away for free. But today, I'm sharing them with you at no cost because I believe in empowering others with knowledge that can transform their lives. Why am I giving away such valuable information for free? Because I know how it feels to be in the dark, manipulated without understanding why. I want to level the playing field and help you take control of your interactions. However, this channel can only continue sharing these insights if we receive enough support from you, our audience. Without your likes, shares, and subscriptions, we might not be able to keep offering this content. By the end of this video, you'll not only recognize these 12 psychological tricks, but also learn how to use them to your advantage, influencing any person or situation with confidence and finesse. Don't miss out on this rare opportunity to gain knowledge that most people will never have. Stay with us, and let's dive into the world of persuasion together. 1. The power of pause. One of the most incredibly effective persuasion techniques is the strategic use of silence. Imagine being in a conversation where someone poses a challenging question or makes a bold statement. Instead of rushing to respond, take a moment to pause. This pause, though seemingly insignificant, holds immense power. It allows you to gather your thoughts, ensuring your response is calm and composed. More importantly, it places a psychological weight on the other person's words, making them reconsider their position. The pause creates a space of reflection, demonstrating that you are not easily swayed by emotions or haste. It projects confidence and control, qualities that naturally draw respect and attention. In this brief moment of silence, you subtly shift the dynamic of the conversation in your favor. The other person may start to doubt their stance, fill the silence with additional information, or simply feel more compelled to listen to your forthcoming words with greater attentiveness. Mastering the art of pausing before responding aligns perfectly with Stoic principles. It embodies the practice of measured response and emotional regulation, making you not only a more persuasive communicator, but also a more thoughtful and impactful one. 2. Reciprocity Principle. The Reciprocity Principle is a cornerstone of effective persuasion and is rooted deeply in human psychology. At its core, this principle revolves around a simple yet profound truth. People feel compelled to return favors. When you offer something of value to someone, it creates a sense of obligation in their mind, prompting them to reciprocate the gesture. This intrinsic human behavior can be a powerful tool in your persuasion toolkit. By initiating an act of kindness or providing a benefit first, you set a positive tone and establish goodwill. This could be anything meaningful that aligns with the situation. The key here is not the magnitude of the gesture, but the genuine intent behind it. When the recipient recognizes your goodwill, they are more likely to respond in kind, opening doors for deeper influence and collaboration. Understanding and leveraging the reciprocity principle can significantly enhance your persuasive efforts. It's about creating a balance of give and take in interactions, fostering a sense of mutual respect and cooperation. This approach not only helps in achieving immediate objectives, but also in building long-lasting positive relationships. As you master this technique, you'll find that your ability to influence others grows exponentially, as people naturally want to return the favor and support you in return. 3. The contrast effect. The contrast effect is a profound psychological trick that can dramatically enhance your persuasive power. At its essence, the contrast effect capitalizes on our natural tendency to understand and evaluate things relative to one another. By strategically presenting options or information in a specific sequence, you can influence how people perceive and judge them. For instance, imagine you're trying to persuade someone to choose a mid-priced option. Presenting a very high-priced option first makes the mid-priced ones seem more reasonable and attractive by comparison. This contrast sets a benchmark in their mind, making the subsequent option appear more appealing and desirable. It's a subtle yet powerful way to guide perceptions and decisions without exerting overt pressure. Incorporating the contrast effect into your persuasive strategies allows you to shape the context of any situation. This technique emphasizes the importance of perspective and context in shaping our experiences and reactions. By controlling the narrative and framing of choices, you can lead others to naturally gravitate towards the outcomes you desire. This method not only enhances your ability to persuade, but also fosters a sense of autonomy in the other person, as they feel they are making an informed choice. 4. Foot in the door technique. The foot in the door technique is a powerful persuasion strategy that leverages the human desire for consistency. This technique involves starting with a small, easy-to-agree-to request, which then paves the way for a larger request. Once someone has agreed to the initial small request, they are more likely to comply with a subsequent, larger request because they want to maintain consistency in their actions. For instance, imagine you want someone to donate to a charity. You might first ask them to sign a petition supporting the cause. This is a small and easy commitment. Once they've agreed to sign the petition, you later ask them to make a donation. Having already agreed to the initial request, they are now more likely to comply with the larger request of donating money. This technique works because it taps into a fundamental aspect of human psychology, the need to align our actions with our self-image. When we agree to a small request, we begin to see ourselves as helpful and cooperative. This self-perception then makes it easier for us to agree to larger requests, as we want to stay consistent with our previous behavior. In the realm of persuasion, the foot in the door technique is particularly effective because it builds a sense of commitment and progression. Each small agreement reinforces the relationship and sets the stage for more significant cooperation. This method not only helps in achieving immediate goals, but also fosters long-term engagement and trust. The beauty of this technique lies in its simplicity and effectiveness. By breaking down your ultimate goal into smaller, manageable steps, you can guide others towards a desired outcome without overwhelming them. 5. The halo effect. The halo effect is a fascinating psychological phenomenon that can significantly amplify your persuasive abilities. This effect is based on the idea that people tend to form an overall impression of someone based on one prominent trait, and this impression then colors their perception of other characteristics. When you can establish a strong positive trait, such as competence, charisma, or reliability, it creates a halo that enhances how others view all aspects of your personality and actions. For instance, imagine you are exceptionally skilled at public speaking. When people see you deliver a powerful and eloquent speech, they are more likely to assume that you are also intelligent, trustworthy, and capable in other areas of your life. This initial positive impression creates a halo effect, making people more receptive to your ideas and more willing to follow your lead. Leveraging the halo effect in persuasion involves presenting yourself in a way that highlights your best qualities right from the start. When people see you as skilled or trustworthy in one area, they are more likely to attribute other positive traits to you as well. This not only makes them more receptive to your ideas, but also increases their willingness to follow your lead and accept your influence. The halo effect aligns closely with Stoic principles by emphasizing the importance of self-improvement and excellence. By continuously developing and showcasing your strengths, you naturally build a positive reputation that precedes you in every interaction. This reputation acts as a powerful persuasive tool, as people are more inclined to listen to and be influenced by someone they perceive positively. Moreover, the halo effect fosters a sense of credibility and authority. When others see you as a capable individual, they are more likely to trust your judgment and decisions. This trust is invaluable in persuasion as it reduces resistance and opens the door to more meaningful and impactful conversations. 6. Scarcity Principle. The scarcity principle is one of the most compelling psychological tricks in the art of persuasion. It revolves around the idea that people place a higher value on things that are scarce or limited. This principle taps into a basic human instinct, the fear of missing out. When something is perceived as rare or in short supply, it becomes more desirable and sought after. For instance, imagine you are offering a special coaching program with limited slots. By highlighting that only a few spots are available and they are filling up quickly, you create a sense of urgency. This perception of scarcity makes the program more desirable and prompts people to act swiftly to secure their place. Utilizing the scarcity principle effectively involves highlighting the unique or limited nature of what you are offering. This could be time-sensitive opportunities, exclusive offers, or rare insights. By emphasizing scarcity, you can create a sense of urgency and prompt quicker decisions. The perception of scarcity can make people feel that if they don't act now, they might lose out on something valuable. This principle is particularly powerful because it influences both emotional and rational decision-making processes. On an emotional level, the fear of losing out triggers a strong response, pushing people to act. On a rational level, scarcity suggests that the item or opportunity must be of high quality or value. Otherwise, it wouldn't be scarce. By ethically applying this principle, you can enhance your persuasive efforts without manipulation. It encourages others to see the genuine value and urgency in what you are offering. 7. Authority Principle. The authority principle is a powerful tool in the realm of persuasion, leveraging the human tendency to follow and trust figures of authority. This principle is based on the idea that people are more likely to be influenced by those who are perceived as experts or leaders in a particular field. By establishing yourself as an authority, you can significantly enhance your ability to persuade and guide others. For instance, imagine you are leading a team on a project and you have extensive experience and knowledge in that area. By sharing your past successes, relevant qualifications, and deep insights, you establish yourself as an authority. Your team members are more likely to trust your decisions, follow your guidance, and support your strategies because they perceive you as knowledgeable and competent. To effectively use the authority principle, it's crucial to demonstrate your expertise and credibility. This can be achieved through showcasing your knowledge, experience, and qualifications in a given area. When people recognize your authority, they are more likely to trust your judgments, follow your advice, and support your initiatives. This trust stems from the perception that you possess superior knowledge and skills, which can provide valuable guidance and solutions. Moreover, the authority principle can be amplified by associating yourself with other recognized experts and credible institutions. This association reinforces your authority and further builds trust with your audience. When people see you connected with respected figures or organizations, they are more inclined to view you as a reliable source of information and guidance. Incorporating the authority principle into your persuasive strategies not only helps in achieving immediate goals, but also in building long-term influence. It creates a foundation of trust and credibility that can be leveraged in various situations, making your interactions more effective and impactful. 8. Social proof. Social proof is a highly effective psychological principle that leverages the human tendency to look to others for cues on how to think, feel, and act. This principle is grounded in the idea that people are influenced by the actions and opinions of others, especially in situations of uncertainty. By showcasing how others have embraced a particular behavior, belief, or decision, you can significantly enhance your persuasive efforts. For instance, if you are promoting a new fitness program, you might highlight testimonials from satisfied participants who have achieved impressive results. When potential customers see these success stories, They are more likely to be persuaded to join the program themselves, believing that if others have benefited, they will too. Using social proof involves demonstrating that a large number of people, particularly those who are similar to your audience or who are respected figures, have already taken the desired action. This could be seen in testimonials, reviews, endorsements, or visible behaviors. When people see that others like them have made a certain choice, they are more likely to follow suit, believing that the choice is validated and trustworthy. The power of social proof lies in its ability to create a bandwagon effect, where the perceived popularity of an action or idea compels more people to join in. It taps into the deep-seated human need for conformity and belonging, making individuals more inclined to align with the group consensus. This principle not only influences immediate decisions but also fosters long-term adherence to behaviors and beliefs. 9. Commitment and consistency. The commitment and consistency principle taps into the human desire for internal harmony and the need to align actions with beliefs. Once people commit to something, even in a small way, they are more likely to follow through with larger actions that align with their initial commitment. This principle leverages the psychological drive to appear consistent to ourselves and others. When you can get someone to agree to a small request or take a minor step in a particular direction, you set the stage for larger commitments down the line. This incremental approach works because each small act reinforces the person's self-image and creates a pattern of behavior that they will strive to maintain. The desire for consistency is powerful and deeply ingrained, driving individuals to adhere to their commitments to avoid mental conflict. Incorporating the commitment and consistency principle into your persuasive strategies means structuring your requests in a way that builds upon previous agreements. Start with small, easy-to-agree-to actions that align with your ultimate goal. As people invest time, effort, or resources into these initial steps, they become more psychologically committed to the overall objective. This gradual process makes it easier for them to justify their actions and continue supporting your cause. This principle also emphasizes the importance of building relationships based on trust and mutual respect. When people feel that their commitments are valued and appreciated, they are more likely to remain consistent in their support. This not only enhances your immediate persuasive efforts, but also fosters long-term loyalty and cooperation. By mastering the commitment and consistency principle, you can effectively guide others towards meaningful and sustained actions. It allows you to create a compelling narrative of involvement and dedication, making your persuasive efforts more impactful and enduring. 10. Framing effect. The framing effect is a powerful psychological tool that can significantly influence how people perceive and respond to information. This principle is based on the understanding that the way information is presented, its frame, can drastically alter our interpretation and decision-making processes. By carefully crafting the context in which a message is delivered, you can guide people's perceptions and choices in subtle yet profound ways. For instance, if you describe a surgery as having a 90% success rate rather than a 10% failure rate, people will feel more positive about the procedure. The essence of the framing effect lies in highlighting certain aspects of information while downplaying others. Positive framing emphasizes the benefits and potential gains, encouraging a more optimistic response. Conversely, negative framing focuses on the drawbacks and potential losses, which can create a sense of urgency and caution. By choosing the right frame, you can steer the emotional and rational responses of your audience, making your persuasive efforts more effective. Incorporating the framing effect into your persuasion strategies involves being mindful of language and context. The words you choose, the comparisons you make, and the emphasis you place on different elements all contribute to the overall frame. Understanding the framing effect also means recognizing the psychological impact of different frames on decision-making. People are naturally loss-averse, meaning they are more motivated to avoid losses than to achieve gains. By framing an argument in terms of potential losses, you can create a stronger emotional response and a greater impetus for action. Additionally, the framing effect can be used to align your message with the values and priorities of your audience. By framing your message in a way that resonates with their beliefs and concerns, you create a sense of alignment and relevance, making them more likely to be persuaded. 11. The Ben Franklin effect. The Ben Franklin effect is a fascinating psychological phenomenon that reveals how asking someone for a favor can actually increase their liking for you. This principle works on the counterintuitive notion that when individuals do something for you, they tend to rationalize their actions by concluding that they must like you. Otherwise, why would they help? This effect can be a powerful tool in your persuasive arsenal, fostering positive relationships and mutual respect. Utilizing the Ben Franklin effect involves strategically asking for small favors or assistance from others. This could be anything minor that is easy for them to fulfill. By doing so, you initiate a cycle of positive reinforcement where the person feels more inclined to help you again in the future, as their initial favor leads them to develop a more favorable view of you. The underlying psychology is that people need to align their actions with their self-perception. When they help you, they experience a shift in their perception to see you more positively. This principle not only enhances interpersonal relationships, but also strengthens bonds over time, creating a foundation of trust and mutual support. Incorporating the Ben Franklin effect into your persuasive strategies means understanding the value of reciprocity and the psychological impact of asking for help. It's about creating opportunities for others to invest in your relationship, which in turn makes them more likely to continue supporting you. Moreover, this effect encourages humility and openness. By asking for help, you demonstrate that you value the other person's abilities and insights, which can significantly enhance their perception of you as a considerate and respectful individual. This not only boosts your persuasive power, but also nurtures a collaborative environment. 12. Emotional appeal. Emotional appeal is a deeply influential psychological tool in the art of persuasion, harnessing the power of human emotions to drive decision-making and action. While logic and facts are essential, it is often emotions that truly move people. By tapping into emotions, you can create a powerful connection with your audience, making your message resonate on a deeper level and prompting a more profound response. Utilizing emotional appeal involves crafting your message to evoke specific feelings such as empathy, excitement, fear, or joy. The key to this technique is understanding your audience's emotional triggers and aligning your message to touch on those points. By doing so, you make your audience feel understood and valued, which increases their receptivity to your ideas and suggestions. Incorporating stories, vivid imagery, and relatable experiences into your communication can amplify the emotional impact. Stories are particularly effective because they engage the listener's imagination and create an emotional journey that facts alone cannot achieve. When people emotionally invest in a narrative, they are more likely to be persuaded by the underlying message. Emotional appeal also requires authenticity and sincerity. People can sense when emotions are being manipulated versus when they are genuinely expressed. To build trust and credibility, your emotional appeals must be honest and aligned with your true intentions. This fosters a sense of integrity and transparency, further enhancing your persuasive power. Moreover, emotional appeal can be used to create a sense of urgency and importance. Emotions like fear of missing out or the excitement of being part of something special can drive immediate action. By strategically evoking these emotions, you can motivate your audience to act swiftly and decisively. Imagine the power you'll wield by mastering these psychological tricks that most people don't even realize are being used on them every day. With this knowledge, you can influence any person or situation with confidence and finesse. You've now unlocked the secrets of persuasion. and the possibilities are limitless. Don't let this opportunity slip away. Put these tricks into practice to transform your interactions, achieve your goals, and stand out in any crowd. If you found value in this video, please like, share, and subscribe. It's the best way to support us and ensure we can keep bringing you these powerful insights. We want to hear from you. Comment below on which psychological trick you found most intriguing, or share your experiences using these techniques. Your engagement helps us grow and continue providing valuable content. Thanks for watching.